our topic was the secret to my sexual health success, and we came with three secrets as to elaborate on our sexual health success. And the first one was expressing your sexual needs. This is where most of the times when most of us are engaging in sex, we don't know the way we are talking about sex. I mean, what are the needs when it comes to sex? So it's very important when it comes to the secret to your sexual health success. You're supposed to know the needs of this sex as to why you are doing this sex. And then another thing was knowing why you are having sex. This is the why in quotes. It's very very important, and I would love, even as you depart from here, you go and ask yourself, why do I really have to do this sex? Why do I have to engage myself in sex? Why do I have to do sex with this person? And then from there, you'll be able to realize: are you doing sex because of peer influence? Are you doing sex because your body needs that sex? Are you doing sex because you want a child? Are you doing sex because you want to please someone? So it's very very important to have a why in your life in order for you to have a very sexual health success. Ukijua kwa nini unafanya sex, utapata hata kuabstain itakuwa very easy thing, because when you tend to analyze on the why, utapata actually there's no important thing as to why you are having sex. And then another thing is abstinence. It's another very important secret to having sexual health success. When you tend to abstain, you realize that you'll be a person that is able to know who you are. You'll be able to know your rights even when it comes to sex. And when you tend to abstain, you'll be able even to even finish your education. Because most of the time, when you start engaging yourself with sexual activities, you realize even when you're in class, you're thinking of how that sex act was, you're thinking of your girlfriend, you're thinking of your boyfriend. I mean, in short, when you abstain, you'll be able to focus on many other important things rather than just sex. So abstinence is another very important thing when it comes to sexual health success. So it's very important. We as youth and teenagers, it's also important to abstain from sex. And then another thing is values. These are associated with self-esteem. I mean, what are the values that you attach to yourself? What are the values that you have you as a person, you as an individual? Even if you have a boyfriend, even if you have multiple partners, what are the values that you have as a person? What are the values that you have as an individual? And from there, you'll be able to analyze yourself, to know who you are, to know your self-esteem. And when you know of your values, that's when you'll be able, even when it comes to relationship, you'll be able to have one partner rather than having multiple partners. But also, when you know of your values, having multiple partners, it depends on the values that you have to yourself. It depends on the values that you have attached to yourself. So when it comes to sexual health success, it's very important to know the values that you have as an individual, the values that you have as a person, regardless of your dating or you're not dating. Another thing is oh,